Love Island, Australia. 2022's Jordan Dowsett has pleaded guilty to mid-range drink driving after he was caught driving a golf buggy at a major Gold Coast intersection whilst intoxicated. The 25-year-old faced Southport Magistrates Court on November 28 to face the charges, sporting his infamous mullet hairdo. Police pulled the golf cart over around 3 a.m. on November 13 after spotting Dowsett traveling towards Brisbane Road and Olsen Avenue intersection at Biggera Waters. The reality star was reportedly returning from a nearby service station, where he picked up some food. The court heard that officers noticed a strong smell of liquor coming from Dowsett, and his speech was partially slurred. When roadside breath tested, Dowsett returned a positive reading and admitted he'd been consuming a moderate amount of liquor before driving. A second breath test at Southport police station saw him blow 0. 159. Blake Fraser, of Fraser Lawyers, said Dowsett was visiting a friend in a nearby gated community that evening. His friend uses the golf buggy to travel around the gated community, Mr. Fraser explained. Dowsett had originally entered the golf buggy as a passenger and traveled a short distance to the closest petrol station to get some food. However, the defendant made the stupid decision to get behind the wheel for the travel back. Jordan Dowsett's lawyer argued he will be unable to fulfill his obligations with a suspended license. The lawyer told the court his client needed a license for his job, asking the magistrate to consider reducing Dowsett's time off the road. He left school early so he could start his apprenticeship as an electrician, and he's worked in the industry for the past 8 years, Mr. Fraser said. He's only been with his current employer for 3 weeks and he won't be able to fulfill his obligations without a license. So that will obviously affect his ability to earn an income. Mr. Fraser also highlighted that Dowsett had completed the traffic offenders course in hopes his sentence would be reduced. What was the magistrate's decision? Magistrate Mark Bamberry said he could understand that Dowsett probably thought he wasn't doing anything wrong in his intoxicated state. But you've since learned that it is an offense, and it's now going to cost you your job, according to a letter from your employer. Mr. Bamberry reduced the Love Island contestants' disqualification period down to a minimum of 6 months. Dowsett was also convicted and fined $750, which the magistrate reduced due to the offender's young age and career prospects. Want even more goss? Listen to episode 233 of the So Dramatic podcast with Megan Pustetto below. Know something that we don't? Spill the tea here, get the tea first. Follow So Dramatic on Instagram and tune in on Tuesdays to get your reality tea fix with the So Dramatic podcast with Megan Pustetto. Indy Brumelin, November 29, 2022. Indy Brumelin. Indy is a junior digital content producer who spends her days delving into the good, the bad and the ugly of reality TV. When she's not on the clock, you can find her binging TV thrillers on Netflix and dancing around the kitchen to Elton John. Favorite reality TV show, Beauty and the Geek. Most iconic reality TV star, Abby, I'm a Gemini. Chatfield, BATG's Lachie Mansell comes in a close second.